It is tight. Tight as a nickel. Is that a saying? I feel like it is a saying. It might have been a long time ago. What's up, everybody? I'm Ryan Cruzy, Cruzy Originals, and we are giving away another motorcycle. This could be yours right here, this 100th anniversary Dyna Lowrider built by us, Cruzy Originals. You can see the whole build series on YouTube at Cruzy Originals YouTube. So we're gonna do this walk around right now, and I'm gonna start at the bottom. We'll start right here at the tires. It's got Dunlop 401s on it. I put 1,000 miles on them. I put 1,000 miles on this bike. We went on a long weekend trip after I got it done, and I rode it and broke it down and went through everything, and she's very, very dialed. This is probably the most solid riding early model Dyna period I've rode. I've also never rode a Dyna that had brand new everything on it all at once. You know, it's usually like, oh, the front motor mount goes out, so you replace it, but then the back one's not new, or the front's not new, or it's not all new at the same time. So everything on this bike is new. The wheel bearings are new. The tires are new. The whole front suspension is new. It has Racetech springs with 20 weight Bel-Ray fork oil in it. It doesn't have gold valves in it, and I don't think I'm that happy with the way it is. So before this bike goes, I'm going to be pulling the front end apart and revalving it. I want to change that just a little bit. It has a Sportster fairing from Amazon. These are about 26 bucks. It's been painted by CRD Custom Paints. A custom Dynamics headlight. It's the Pro Beam. It's got the nice halo on it. She looks sick, and it's super bright. They donated that to the cause. It was pretty awesome of them. The whole front end has been chromed. We chromed the trees, we chromed the fork legs. We bought 14-inch West Coast T-bars, which are now in Texas. We had these guys chromed, so this came out to about an $800 set of handlebars right there after we bought them and chromed them. That was pretty amazing. It has a chrome headlight cover, headlight mount, chrome headlight bucket. Everything is chrome up here. Chrome housing. This housing has a little scuff right there because it had a little scuff right there. It is a 20-year-old bike, but other than that, it's perfect. We got the first set of Elite Chrome levers. They are readily available now. This is all on cruzyoriginals.com. Everything on here is available on cruzyoriginals.com. This is the 2-finger lever, clutch lever setup. This is really nice. It pulls really easy. Look at that. That's my fingertip right there. I ain't out here trying to get forearm pumps right now. Pro One popped off with the mirrors. These are their new mirrors. These are chrome as well. Had to have them. They're super flossy. Willie Woo hooked those up over at Pro One. He's our dude. Around the backside, we've got ODI. These are Heartluck grips, black. They don't make chrome, or they probably would be chrome, but the black looks really nice. It's a nice contrast along with the other black and chrome stuff that's going on here. We put gold switches in it. There's gold on the bike. It kind of goes with the emblems, and honestly, it's just a nice gold tooth grin up there amongst all this chrome. I wanted a little bit of contrast that was still shiny, still flossy. Like everything that I'm always wearing, I contrast top to bottom. See my eyeshadow. Then we're gonna come down to this, the best seat, the only seat, the Cruzy Originals Tuck and Roll Tri-Gripper made by Saddlemen. Got a flossy little gold seat tab back here from Saddlemen just to touch off a little bit more gold. She accents up with this Cruzy Originals lay down license plate kit. Custom Dynamics Pro Beam tail light. Bing! Look at that. Bing! I think the front brakes even light up. I haven't used a front brake switch on a motorcycle in so long, or any of this legal shit. Does it have blinkers? I never put blinkers on motorcycles. I'm sorry, bike doesn't come with blinkers. We don't need them in Arizona, and I hate them. It's got quick releases for a sissy bar because a gang bike like this should have a sissy bar on it. I have a sissy bar for it, but you gotta buy your own because it's got a big gold eagle on it, and I just can't give it away. We've got Legends. These are 13-inch heavy-duty arcs. They did a custom color combo for us. It's the black and gold and silver. Matches up the bike really nice. We went 13s because for the style of this bike, 14s would just look goofy. This is a little bit more of a chopper-esque gang glide from the late 90s, early 2000s style. From when I started building motorcycles, this is what it was all about right here. Tall T-bars, tall front ends, 13s in the rear. It was just OG. It was just kind of coming out of the chopper world and just kind of going towards performance, but not really knowing what performance was on a Harley. And it was more of like a style, a vibe, more than anything else. To pop these guys off down here, we had the swing arm chromed. I wanted as much chrome as possible on this thing. We've got a Cruzy Originals axle lock kit. This is recessed inside to lock up against the adjuster in here so you have a true lock on your axle and it doesn't just crush your swing arm. It has a chrome covered CV in it with an Arlen Ness big sucker with a nice chrome cover. The motor is completely stock. It is an 03, it has stock everything, it has 36,000 miles on it. It was owned by an old man and the bike was completely stock and completely pristine when we got the bike. This bike is not treated like the way we treat our motorcycles if you follow us and see what we do normally. It also has a thunder header on it, chrome thunder header. This came off of another bike that we have, so it's got a couple blemishes, but other than that, she's pretty dialed. I personally hate thunder header and everything they have to do with everything, but this bike had to have a thunder header. You had to have, it has the style, it has the look, it sounds phenomenal. We teamed it up with a Ramjet Racing unbreakable thunder header bracket because if anybody who's ever owned a thunder header knows that the bracket usually break into about 75 pieces by the time you put 100 miles on them. We put all chrome foot controls on it, chrome brake pedal, chrome bracketry. She's got the 100th anniversary original points cover on it. The bike has a Big Bear motor mount in the front and a brand new OEM Harley-Davidson motor mount in the rear. Back to what I was talking about, how everything is new on this bike and how well it rides. That's because the wheel bearings are new front and rear. The motor mounts are brand new front and rear. The neck bearings are brand new front, top and bottom. I guess there is no front and rear, but they take it in the top or the bottom. But they're all brand new and they feel amazing. The suspension is all brand new. The seat is all brand new. The transmission, the primary gaskets, all the seals are all brand new. All the fluids are all brand new. This bike's been completely gone through. It is tight. Tight as a nickel. Is that a saying? I feel like it is a saying. It might have been a long time ago. But she is a beautiful motorcycle. It is that old club style. It is that gang style. It is that my beginnings, my roots, where I came from in this motorcycle world, and where I started out was building everything that looked like this back in the day. Except we couldn't afford to chrome it, so we just powder coated the shit out of everything. But this is my dream bike. This was my dream build. This bike got a lot of traction and it got very, very popular. And honestly, when I build pieces like this is an art piece for me, and I do it more for the art, and I love the look of the bike. And then when I ride them, I just feel, I don't know, I get this mind block where I feel guilty and I don't want to ride them because I kind of abuse motorcycles if you guys follow me and see how I normally ride a bike. So she's just a little too pretty, and it's going to end up sitting in the showroom with the rest of the pretty bikes that I build, and I just keep them in the showroom because I'm too scared to ride them. So Coast to Coast, they need to raise some more money for the end of the year to get more treatment for vets. And we thought this bike is very popular right now. It's already done. We can get it out there, and there's a lot of people that would love to ride this bike, and I would way rather someone that's just going to go out and enjoy it and ride it and really have a good time on it. And if we can raise a bunch of money for guys that have been to combat and been through shit that none of us could even fucking fathom what that's like. So I think it's a good deal, and I'm gonna let it go. I know I'm gonna be really sad when I do let it go, just like all the bikes that we build and we give away. When it comes down to the end, I'm usually, I feel like someone's taken off with my wife, but it just is what it is, you know? On to the next one. I can always build another bike, and we can always keep helping out vets. So we're gonna keep moving forward. Lots more builds coming, lots more giveaways coming. Check out our Patreon. That's where you get to see all the outtakes from this video, because you wouldn't believe how much shit we had to go through to make this happen. It will be a good one. Patreon helps us keep moving forward and create all the dope content that you guys like. And thank you so much. Thank you guys so much that have gotten in on all the other giveaways and participated on all the other stuff that we raise money for Coast to Coast. It is a great foundation. They do great stuff. Go check them out. Go to their website, buy a t-shirt, whatever you can do. If you can't come up with $100, go buy a $5 sticker pack or something from them. All that money goes to help out treatment for PTSD and TBI. Thank you so much. Go out, thank a vet. CruzyOriginals.com. Peace. Coast to Coast Foundation raises money for combat veterans coming home with TBI and PTSD. There's a treatment facility out of Texas that we generate money for by these bike giveaways. All you have to do, starting November 1st through November 30th, is donate $100 to coasttocoast.org. Go to their website. There'll be a link in the description down below, a link in our bio, everywhere you can do it. And as a special thank you from Cruzy Originals, we will be sending out discount codes to CruzyOriginals.com for everyone that donates today. Thank you very much. Go out, thank a vet. They do a lot.